The 1992 Dissolution Honours List was gazetted on 5 June 1992 following the advice of Prime Minister John Major. The recipients of honours are displayed here as they were styled before the new honour and arranged by honour, with classes and then divisions as appropriate. Life Peer, Baroness the Right Honourable Margaret Hilda Thatcher, Member of Parliament for Finchley, 1959–92, Prime Minister and First Lord of the Treasury, 1979–90, Secretary of State for Education and Science, 1970–74, Leader of the Opposition, 1975–79, Baron the Right Honourable Bruce Bernard Wetherell, Speaker of the House of Commons, 1983–92. Managing Director, Bernard Wetherell Limited, 1957–70. Member of Parliament for Croydon North East, 1964–83, a Lord Commissioner of HM Treasury, 1970–71, Vice-Chamberlain, HM Household, 1971–72, Controller of HM Household, 1972–73, Treasurer of HM Household and Deputy Chief Whip, 1973–74, Opposition Deputy Chief Whip, 1974–79, Chairman of Ways and Means and Deputy Speaker, 1979–83. The Right Honourable Nicholas Ridley, Member of Parliament for Cirencester and Tewkesbury Division of Gloucestershire, 1959–92, Minister of State, Foreign and Commonwealth Office, 1979–81, Financial Secretary to HM Treasury, 1981–83, Secretary of State for Transport, 1983–86, for the Environment, 1986–89, for Trade and Industry, 1989–90. The Right Honourable Cecil Edward Parkinson, Member of Parliament for Hertsmere, 1983–92, Secretary of State for Transport, 1989–90, Minister for Trade, Department of Trade, 1979–81, Paymaster General, 1981–83, Chancellor of the Duchy of Lancaster, 1982–83, Secretary of State for Trade and Industry, June to October 1983, for Energy, 1987–89. Chairman of Conservative Party, 1981–83. The Right Honourable George Kenneth Hodgson Younger, TD, Member of Parliament for Ayr, 1964–92, Minister of State for Defence, 1974, Secretary of State for Scotland, 1979–86, Secretary of State for Defence, 1986–89. Chairman, Conservative Party in Scotland, 1974–75. The Right Honourable John Edward Michael Moore, Member of Parliament for Croydon Central, 1974–92, Economic Secretary, June to October, 1983, Financial Secretary, 1983–86, Secretary of State for Transport, 1986–87, for Social Services, 1987–88, for Social Security, 1988–89. The Right Honourable Sir Ian Hedworth John Little Gilmore, BT, Member of Parliament for Chesham and Amersham, 1974–92, Minister of State for Defence Procurement, Mod. 1971–72, for Defence, 1972–74, Secretary of State for Defence, 1974, Lord Privy Seal, 1979–81. The Right Honourable Peter Edward Walker, MBE, Member of Parliament for Worcester, 1961–92, Secretary of State for Wales, 1987–90, Minister of Housing and Local Government, June to October 1970, Secretary of State for the Environment, 1970–72, Trade and Industry, 1972–74, Minister of Agriculture, Fisheries and Food, 1979–83, Secretary of State for Energy, 1983–87, the Right Honourable Sir Richard Edward Geoffrey Howe, QC, Member of Parliament for Surrey East, 1974–92, Solicitor General, 1970–72, Minister for Trade and Consumer Affairs, DTI, 1972–74, Chancellor of the Exchequer, 1979–83, Secretary of State for Foreign and Commonwealth Affairs, 1983–89, Lord President of the Council, Leader of the House of Commons, and Deputy Prime Minister, 1989–90. The Right Honourable Nigel Lawson, Member of Parliament for Blaby, Leicestershire, 1974–1992, Financial Secretary to the Treasury, 1979–81, Secretary of State for Energy, 1981–83, Chancellor of the Exchequer, 1983–89, the Right Honourable Norman Beresford Tebbit, CH, Member of Parliament for Chingford since 1974, Minister of State, Department of Industry, 1981, Secretary of State for Employment, 1981–83, Trade and Industry, 1983–85, Chancellor of the Duchy of Lancaster, 1985–87, Chairman, Conservative Party, 1985–87, the Right Honourable Julian Amery, Member of Parliament for Brighton Pavilion, 1969–92, Preston North, 1950–66, Minister of Aviation, 1962–64, Minister of Public Building and Works, June to October 1970, Minister for Housing and Construction, DO, 1970–72, Minister of State, FCO, 1972–74, the Right Honourable David Anthony Llewellyn Owen, Member of Parliament for Plymouth, Devonport, 1974–92, Minister of State, DHSS, 1974–76, FCO, 1976–77, Secretary of State for Foreign and Commonwealth Affairs, 1977–79, Opposition Spokesman on Energy, 1979–80. Co-founder, SDP, 1981, Chairman, Party Committee, SDP, 1982–83, Leader, SDP, 1983–87, the Right Honourable Peter Kingsley Archer, QC, Member of Parliament for Whalley West, 1974–92, Solicitor General, 1974–79, Chief Opposition Spokesman on Legal Affairs, 1979–82, on Trade, 1982–83, on Northern Ireland, 1983–87, the Right Honourable Jack Ashley, CH, Member of Parliament for Stoke-on-Trent, South, 1966–92, Secretary of State, DHSS, 1974–76. Member Labour Party National Executive Committee, 1976–78. Harry Ewing, Member of Parliament for Falkirk East, 1983–92, Parliamentary Under-Secretary of State, Scottish Office, 1974–79. The Right Honourable Dennis Winston Healy, CHMBE, Member of Parliament for South East Leeds, February 1952–55, Leeds East, 1955–92, Deputy Leader of the Labour Party, 1980–83, Shadow Cabinet, 1959–64, 1970–74, 1979–87, Secretary of State for Defence, 1964–70, Chancellor of the Exchequer, 1974–79, Opposition Spokesman on Foreign and Commonwealth Affairs, 1980–87, the Right Honourable Dennis Herbert Howell, Member of Parliament for Birmingham, Small Heath, 1961–92, Minister of State, Ministry of Housing and Local Government, 1969–70, Minister of State, Do, 1974–79, Member Labour Party National Executive Committee, 1982–83, the Right Honourable Merland Rees, Member of Parliament for Morley and Leeds South, 1983–92, Member Shadow Cabinet, 1972–74, Secretary of State for Northern Ireland, 1974–76, Home Secretary, 1976–79, Stafford Ellis Thomas, Member of Parliament for Merioneth and Conwy, 1983–92, President Plaid Cymru, 1984–91, Geraint Wyn Howells, Member of Parliament for Cardigan, 1974–83, Member of Parliament for Ceredigion and Pembroke North, 1983–92, Liberal Spokesman on Wales, 1985–88, Liberal Democrat Agriculture Spokesman, 1988–92, Member of Chairman's Panel, Member of Select Committee House of Common Services, Privy Councillor, the Honourable Robert Thomas Boscawen, MC, Member of Parliament for Somerton and Frome, 1983–92, Assistant Government Whip, 1979–81, a Lord Commissioner of Her Majesty's Treasury, 1981–83, Vice Chamberlain of Her Majesty's Household, 1983–86, Controller, 1986–88, the Honourable Francis Anthony Aylmer Maude, Member of Parliament for Warwickshire North, 1983–92, Financial Secretary to Her Majesty's Treasury, 1990–92, Councillor, Westminster County Council, 1978–84, Assistant Government Whip, 1985–87, Minister of State, FCO, 1989–90. Knight Bachelor, David Austin Trippier, Road, Member of Parliament for Rosendale and Darwen, 1983–92, Minister of State, Minister for the Environment and Countryside, Department of the Environment, 1989–92, Conservative Parliamentary Defence Committee, 1980–82, Deputy Chairman Conservative Party, 1990. National Vice Chairman Association of Conservative Clubs, 1980–84, Anthony Michael Beaumont Dark, Member of Parliament for Birmingham, Selly Oak, 1979–92, West Midlands County Council, 1973–87, Member, Treasury and Civil Service Select Committee, 1979–92, Neil Gordon Thorne, OBETD, Member of Parliament for Ilford South, 1979–92, Councillor, London Borough of Redbridge, 1965–68, Alderman, 1975–78, Member, Greater London Council, and Chairman, Central Area Board, 1967–73. Chairman, Unpaired Members Group, 1982–85, Member, Defence Select Committee, 1983–92, Court of Referees, 1987–92, the Right Honourable Harold Walker, Member of Parliament for Doncaster Central since 1983, Chairman of Ways and Means and Deputy Speaker, House of Commons, 1983–92, an Assistant Government Whip, 1 1967–68, Minister of State, Department of Employment 1976–79, Order of the British Empire, Dame Commander of the Order of the British Empire Civil Division Beatrice, the Baroness Erotra of Hampstead in Greater London, a Deputy Speaker, House of Lords 1985–92. Chairman of the House of Lords Select Committee on the European Communities and Principal Deputy Chairman of Committees, 1986–92.